Hey, good afternoon and welcome to Vanessa Loves. I've just come out in the garden, it's Friday afternoon, and I'm just sitting in a swing chair in the garden with my notepad because there is this subject that has been coming up over and over and over and over again, and that is God-given gifts and talents. And I'm sure many of you, like me, struggle with yours and knowing what yours are, or if you know what they are, actually recognizing them, owning them, expressing them, and then offering that as your gift to the world, because let's face it, that's why we're here. So it's been a real topic of conversation this week, and I was just thinking about what I enjoy about other people's gifts and talents, and it came to mind that my salsa lessons I've been taking lately, if it wasn't for Jeff and Mia's God-given gifts and talents, then that lesson would not have been created, and I would not be able to express my joy for music, movement, connection, dance, the laughs that we have on a Thursday evening. I'm not sure I've laughed so much in a long time. The friends I've made. If it wasn't for their gifts and talents, I wouldn't be experiencing that. Liberty and I watched Dreamgirls on Tuesday evening in London. If it wasn't for the gifts and talents of the choreographers, the musicians, the writers, the dancers, the actors, the costume, the people that worked in the beautiful Savoy Theatre, the people that created that theatre, the architecture, the decoration, if it wasn't for their gifts and talents, we would have not have had such a joyous evening. Football matches, when I watch my son play football, his talent for football is just such a pleasure to watch. If it wasn't for him expressing his joy and his talent and his gifts, then I wouldn't be able to. So the topic for me has really been, am I ready to truly own my God-given gifts and talents? I know what they are. I know what I have a gift for. And there is always, as far as I'm concerned, that seed of doubt that is just getting in my way. And if I don't nurture that seed, it just becomes such a block. So for me, it's about expressing, creating the pathway for my expression of my God-given gifts and talents. I have an innate ability to make things real, to help others understand the complicated, to simplify. I have a God-given talent to see the bright side, to see, I diffuse people's pain. I have an ability to hold a loving and non-judgmental space for people where they can step into that space, what I call metaphorically naked, everything but physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually naked, where they feel safe enough to express their deepest pain, to explore where that pain comes from, and to know that they're loved and nurtured in the process. I have a God-given ability to express myself in a way through movement and dance, music, singing, that allows me to really tap into my essential self and my joy. And I'm not saying I'm the best singer in the world or the best dancer in the world, far from it. But we all have an ability to express ourselves, our truest selves, in a way that nobody else can. And having the confidence to do that takes a belief and a trust and a confidence, the courage to express your truest self, your true colours. And I liken it to the prism. It's an idea I've had for a couple of years, but I haven't truly known how to express it until the sun shone through my bedroom window the other week onto a prism that my darling brother-in-law bought me because I love triangles and prisms. The light shone through the prism, and by refraction a rainbow appeared on my chest of drawers. And I know a lot of us, if you haven't seen how glass can refract light, that for me was an answer to a question I had, which was, how do I do what I do? What's the best way to do what I do? And the divine, I'm going to liken the sunlight to divine power, the energy that turns this world and grows our grass and beats our hearts. I am the prism. And the rainbow that appeared on my chest of drawers is my unique expression of my talent as a result of aligning myself with that power, allowing it to pass to and through me, and then by taking action, I am able to express my essential God-given gifts, talents and abilities, which this world needs to experience, needs to hear. Just like your God-given talents, abilities and gifts, the world needs you to express your God-given talents. So this post is just as much for me as anybody else, because the time has come to really step into our power, our innate ability to express ourselves in the only way we know how, not because somebody else says you should or you're supposed to or it's about time, get on with it. No, it's patiently waiting for me, and when I am ready, I will continue to put one foot in front of the other, follow my heart, stay true to me and live life to the full. And that is my very best way of delivering and offering to you and the world around me, for my benefit, for the benefit of my loved ones and the world around me. So where are you hiding your God-given gifts and talents and abilities? How can you express them? Where can the world benefit, just like my dance teachers, dream girls, footballs, cooking, whatever it is? Where can you share your God-given gifts, talents and abilities with the world to make it a more peaceful, loving, harmonious world for us all to live in? God bless you, and thank you for joining me today on Vanessa Loves. Bye-bye.